Good morning, my dear children. I am your economics teacher Vinita. Today we are going to discuss about the second chapter in microeconomics titled Consumer Equilibrium and Demand. In this module, we are going to discuss about the utility and the different types of utilities, and through the schedules we are going to discuss the relationship between the total utility and marginal utility. So, let me ask you one question, children. In your day-to-day life, we are using many commodities, isn't it? Why we are using such commodities? You just think for a while, why we are using such commodities? Yes, because that commodities satisfy our consumers' wants, isn't it? So that's why we are all using such commodities. Is it clear? Yes. And this property of the commodity leads to the usage of the term utility. What? Utility. So, let us discuss what is this utility. Utility means it is the power or capacity of a commodity to satisfy human wants. So, that if a commodity possesses the power to satisfy what the consumer's wants, we can call that the consumer, that commodity possesses utility. Children, I think it's clear for you. So, if a commodity possesses or the capacity to satisfy the human wants, we can call that a commodity possesses utility. And we cannot measure utility. What is that? Because it is subjective and it cannot be measured. Understood? That is, quantitatively we cannot measure the utility. But for our convenience, as if for other measurements, here also one unit is there to measure the utility, which is called as utils. So, this is the common measurement for measuring the utility. Then, next comes about the total utility. What is this total utility? That is, if the sum of all the utilities derived from the consumption of an additional unit of a commodity. So, what happens? That is, if we start consuming a particular commodity and if it goes on successively, what all the utility gets added, we will get total utility. So, that is the sum of all the utilities derived from the consumption of an additional unit of a commodity. So, that is, if I consumed one apple and I got the utility as 12 units or utils, and the second consumption of the apple gives me 12 utils. So, what is the total utility? 12 plus 12, that is 24 utils. So, in this manner we can measure the total utility. That is, the sum of all the utilities derived from the consumption of an additional unit of a commodity. And the relationship is also given here. What is that? That is, total utility increases when the marginal utility is more than 0. These are the three relationships that we can see. That is, total utility increases so long as marginal utility is more than 0. And the second one, total utility is maximum when marginal utility is 0. And the total utility starts declining when marginal utility becomes negative. These are the three relationships that I will just show through the schedule how these three relationships we can explain. So, you just understand this relationship, that is when marginal utility is more than 0, that time what happens to total utility? It increases. Then what happened to that? When marginal utility is 0, that total utility will be in the maximum position. And when the marginal utility starts after the 0, it becomes negative, that time also the total utility starts declining. So, these are the three relationships through which we can explain the relationship between the total utility and the marginal utility. Okay? Yes. The next one is marginal utility. I discussed about total utility, how to find out, and the marginal utility is little bit different from that. That is marginal utility is derived from the on the basis of the total utility for the successive units. That is marginal utility, if we can define, that is the additional utility derived from the consumption of an additional unit of a commodity. And the equation to find out the marginal utility is total utility of a particular commodity, that is TUN minus 1. So, this is the equation to find out the marginal utility. I will just explain through this schedule about the relationship. The next module, I will just explain the relationship, children. So, it will be more precise for you when studying through these schedules. So, I hope, children, this is very clear for you regarding this utility, total utility and marginal utility. So, these are the equations that you have to study and we can solve through our numerical schedules and the tables using. So, thank you, children, for watching this video.